here. Here to here. Push that dirt off your second hip when you bend both knees. Pop. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. That looks good. Arms back, pop. Good girl. Make sure your head's down so your head starts to move. All right, now you can start working on these other stations.
Is that round up or off? Is it that?
No, no, 1 foot over, 1 foot in front. Then you got a couple of seconds. Then kick, carve. Wait, push your hands. You push the dirt off your knees. Right? So you can get your arms back fast. Don't put them up. That's not the way you make it. Push off. Down. Now this one round. Stand up, arms down. Good girl. Now here, now you jump off and round them back. This is making you truly run off. Drop, bend. Arms. Hips. Good girl. Now you're back. Let's put your back and move your back and out. And round up to your back. Straighten out this mat, so we're going straight. Push, arms, pop. Good girl. Good. Make sure you're pushing. Over exaggerate pushing your shoulders forward. Okay? That's going to get your block off the table then. Push. Good girl. Let's go get your feet down fast. Feet down. Good. Please don't hurt yourself and walk it off again. And turn it over. You didn't open your hips and sit. Do that again. That leg. And did your knee touch the block? I can tell. The block didn't move at all. I think the mat is too far. If the goal is to jump up and to get your knee on that mat, there you go. Block. Touch it. It's okay. You're not standing up and around up. Why are your hands towards the beginning of the exhale? They should be towards the end. Okay? That's why I put those X's there. What? So you reach and get to the end. There you go. Now your arms should be finished. You should be here the whole time, okay? Back and up. It is about the position of the line. Okay? Think about the position of the line. Push. See your hands? Good. I like that. You don't need to scoop. I like what you're doing. First. Hips. Big girl. Give a little pregnant. So the arms are moving. So do it again. Be more solid. Good girl. All right, now this one.
You don't have to stop it.
I know. I'm going to watch on the side. Whitney, I know you
Can you
like
push
that.
the yellow in there?
Huh?
Can you push the yellow?
Yeah. Now let's put it all together. Generate speed. Push your shoulders, arms back, pop. Oh, you see how your shoulders close on the table? We'll do that again. Because you didn't make it right up here. You didn't stand it up. You didn't get back fast enough to push off. Come on, baby. Hurdle forward. Arms, pop. There was a little arch hollow because your shoulders are closing on the table. You got to push really, really tall and get your arms back, okay? More speed. Forward, arms, hips, pull. Good girl. That was better. Are you got to do this? It's better from here to here. Okay? How that one feeling you? Better? It look better. Push off. Hips. Oh yeah. You had a little bit of legs on that move. Turn it over. Arms back. Hips. Good. Arms are a little wide. Your hands, look at this. When I was watching, so I want you to do this one again. Your hands were on the floor, right? And they came off the floor and did this. Hurdle forward. Squeeze. Hips. Good, Whitney. That was better. Little arms were slow for the flip, but it's good better. Now timer. Flip. Change.
So what are you waiting for? Amazon's key right now in McDonald's, I-75, exit 218, just
Turn it over. Come on. Hips. Good girl. That's better. Arms. Hips. Hop over the floor. Come on. Stand up. Arms. Up. Arms. Hips. Down. Your hands on the eyes. Hips. That was better. Hips. Yes, we'll rotate too. Stand it up. Stand up. Hips. That's right. That's right. Over rotate. Now you're actually leaning in. Can you do one more left? This one. So I can video. Even though I know you're not video.